Hello, this is LMB Simmer and welcome back to my channel, or to my channel if this is your first time here. We are doing another episode of Asta and Rune's Business Adventures. Rune was just out biking and getting some fresh air as well as getting her fun up. She has finally made it to the third trimester, and so she is going to give birth to Yoltic's baby at any moment. We need to get her back home, which... where exactly are you, girl? Where's your house? Hello, where am I? Okay, we're clear over here. Yeah, so we need to send her home. So we're just gonna click that, send her home. Is anybody's business open right now? Yes, her business is opened. So we need to get her back home now that she has no energy, of course. Where is Asta? Asta was supposed to be sleeping, so let's have her get some more rest. It looks like Rune is going to need to sleep, but she can't just yet because it looks like there is much to do over here with the business. We are out of things to sell other than these sage. Yeah, the sage plants we are trying to get. And Rune needs to really take care of her needs, so I'm gonna have her try to take care of her needs real quickly. We're not gonna worry about the extra stuff because, hey, excuse you. We'll have her eat real quick, and then we need her to craft some candy so we can fill up our case over here. I need to see if we can separate out the candy. That hasn't worked very well in the past, so I'm not sure. And it's always cheaper to do the family size stuff, but we'll see how much we can get while she has energy. And then we need to send her upstairs at some point, of course. We also can have Asta come down here, and Asta can start helping out. Asta doesn't have any cooking skills, so we'll keep the business open in Rune's name, I guess, but I need to get some other things. What? I'm sleeping, call later. I don't remember who called that, but okay, and we're gonna take that one off. Is in compliance with the neighborhood action plans. You'll see a reduction of your builds. Must close. Okay, closing soon. We don't need that anymore, or that, or that. Lifestyle at risk. Yeah, we don't like the junk food one anyway. Leave that for a reminder for later. I'm hoping we can at least get a couple things crafted before we send her to bed, and then we'll have Asta come down and clean the business. Can I grab servings? I don't know, because I don't want her to eat it. I mean, she's not hungry, so oh my goodness. Is she eating it? No, people are just grabbing them without paying. No, how dare you. Oh, jerks. That food was for sale, not for you to just eat. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that did not work out as planned. You guys have to pay for the candy, not just eat it. Ugh, you just ate a huge profit margin. Okay, let's go back and remake the one that was supposed to go. So I guess don't leave it on the countertop, Lisa. That's good to know for future reference, because people will eat it without paying for it. Don't you dare touch those. They are going into the cabinet for sale. This thing is for sale, right? Yes. Okay. She still has enough energy. Asta's still sleeping. We hopefully will be able to improve some of their furniture soon. They're gonna need to get better sleep than they're getting on those cots, so I definitely need to find a way to get those. Hey Asta, I've been thinking about getting to know how do you say that? Shrispora, gnomes better as a friend. Do you think the two of us should hang out? Sure. Why don't you go for it? I'm not going to waste any of Rune's energy cleaning. We'll leave that to Asta. We're just going to focus all of Rune's energy on making these candies. I think in the future I'll try to make more single servings because I can't seem to pull it out. I leave it on the counter for it to pull out and people just eat it. So maybe if we're not cooking at the same time as we have the business open, we can attempt to do it. It did work when we put the stuff in the fridge, and so maybe eventually we can get a fridge down there, but if we do, we need to get a way to keep people from coming back here, that's for sure, so they can't steal the candies and things before we have a chance. I know you're getting really tired there, girl, but I need you to keep crafting the candy away. So we were up to here. We'll just keep her doing that because as much money as we can make is what we need. We did sell out of all of Asta's sage that was on the table. We were trying to sell it out in general because we want to get the better quality stuff. So I'll go ahead and put those. And we trying to keep all her flowers for her flower arrangements. We don't want to sell those. You are getting dangerously tired, so I think this last candy is all I'm going to have you do. Then we're going to send you, everybody keeps buying pretty quickly, unfortunately, but she is both hungry and very tired, so I need to get her up and get her to bed before she crashes. Asta, you need to eat and go potty, so I'm going to send you down here. Unfortunately, I'll have to send you back upstairs until we can get, well, we're getting to where we could afford another fridge, but I want to put more of their money into their house because I want them to get better furniture. We're going to need some infant care furniture pretty soon. We also, energy failure. She's going to probably energy fail at the top of the stairs. But we need to get some infant care taken for sure. And we need to, and we need to get them better beds. And we were selling things out of the inventory when it came to building the house because, but not all things. So we might have to think, oh boy, that got left out. That needs to go in there before they get all eaten without sold. These counters aren't dirty yet, but Asta's definitely going to be spending some time cleaning up the business after. Oh, we need a trash can. You need to eat your yogurt before somebody eats it for you. I don't know what we'll do with the tray because we don't have a way to get rid of that. We're almost out of this sage, which is nice. 9 more to go. I can put 2 more there. We came from like 20 some on the sage. She needs to take care of her garden for sure. Where are your needs at, Asta? How are we doing? Doing okay on our needs. Rune is going to the bathroom. No. Come back and flush. Wash your hands. I'm going to have you grab a quick yogurt and then you can go back to bed. I know you might crash before you get all that. Yoltic would like to come over and hang out. Is that okay? Yes, it is okay. Although I'm not really sure that it's going to be helpful right now for some of this stuff. Okay, she can't eat because they're on the thing. So just go upstairs, girl, and get your sleep. You can see Yoltic in a little bit, but he's tired. Can you please clean that up? We need a trash can around here so that I can do that. I forgot to buy them one last time. They've got a lot going on in their coffers, so we can definitely spend some time. What is that? Almost clean that stinky thing up. Oh, people are tending the plants for her. That could be a good thing or a bad thing, because I'm not sure if they're harvesting them or just tending them. But this thing had weeds on it, but now it grew up. So, I mean, but we definitely need to look into that as well. So as soon as Asta is done with that, things are still kind of sparkly down here. As far as the sage goes, I mean, they're not all sold because they're still on here, but we're down to 5 in the inventory. So as far as I'm concerned, that's a good thing. I'm going to pause it for 1 second so I can have a chance to, oops, I want to evolve as many plants as I can. We're trying to put off harvesting any right now, though, for multiple reasons. Okay, none of those are sparkling. Do any of these need weeding? No. What is that? Ask for gardening mentoring. I think some of these were sparkly. Yes, they were. So let's evolve those. Nothing over here is sparkling. Anything else sparkling? I don't think so. So I think we're good in the other realm. Again, can we clean? She can't clean that up. It's just floating in oblivion. If I put it into your inventory, it gets rid of it, but where did it go? Okay, where is this? Okay, it didn't go into our inventory, that's why. If I put it, it doesn't go into inventory. And I can't clean it up. I mean, okay, well, what am I supposed to do with that then? I need a trash can. Okay, we sold 2 more of the sage, so no, I don't want any sages on the ground either. And please remove from favorites. Okay, down to 3 in the inventory. I can't clean up the stinky plate, unfortunately. People, however, are buying some things. I need to craft some things. I also need to have her get some food. Let's do leftovers if we can for some real substance. And then, yeah, her flowers are starting to turn into nice quality, which is good. We need to make some flower arranging things. We have a lot of bluebells in here, right? So let's see what we can make with bluebells. So let's make, so it definitely makes the cost less. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It makes the cost less for sure. We'll go ahead and craft that when she's done. And then I definitely need to do some stuff, but I might wait until Rune has the baby to upgrade the bedroom, because then we can upgrade Rune's bedroom first. This is going to be Rune's kind of like permanent dwelling for the most part. So we want to make it as nice as possible and everything. I need to repair that when it's done, and we need to, yeah, so Asta's doing pretty good so far. This isn't on her business time, so we might have to consider closing rooms, but we are trying to give equal love and we're sharing the coffers, so to speak. But Asta's almost to level 6 of her aspiration goal, but there's no more food to sell for Runes. But we were trying to get her to level 4 because hers is, well, Asta's isn't level 4 either, but hers is almost there, and Rune's is way trailing behind. So we definitely need to sell more things. Okay, let's get these last 3, whoops, where are you? Let's get these last 3 sages on the thing here and get rid of those, then we're just left with all these flowers, which is a good thing, right? Because we're trying to create whatever we can here. So, and Rune's, I must close anyway. It's been open, so if Rune's is not, it will automatically close. Yeah, so she's got an hour left. I should really get going. Thanks for hanging out with me. Seeing, like, oh, she didn't even hang out with him because she was so tired. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Oh, okay. Well, Rune has gone into labor, so we need to send her to the hospital to have the baby. Is there no pop-up to go to the hospital? Okay, well, we need to close the business. So, oh, well, we made pretty good money. Plus, she got a lot of good points for that, so that's good. 12,820 bucks is not bad. It didn't do a whole lot of moving that dial right now, but let's see. We want to have the baby at the hospital, and we are going to join her. I don't know if she can only bring one person, and we should probably bring the baby daddy, because, yeah, you can only bring one. So let's bring Yoltic, because he is the baby daddy. So we're going to take Rune to the hospital. We're going to see what her little bundle of joy is. I'm so excited to see what this little baby is. So I have a couple ideas for names. I'm kind of hoping it might be a girl, but it's okay if it's a boy too. And stuff, because the names I picked out, I like them both for girls, but the one could work for a boy. But I might have to think of a different name too. We'll see. We'll definitely see. It depends on what we have, and we will see when we get there. So, right now, that is what we're doing. So when we get back, we can use the bulk of the money to first start with Rune's room, make sure it's nice for the baby, buy some stuff for ahead of time for the baby, and then let's check in at the front desk so we can go have this baby. Yoltic is right back there. Hopefully he'll follow, because I think as soon as we check in, we're going to go down. Hopefully she won't have any bladder failure either. I mean, did it work? Did you check in? No, it didn't work. Hurry up, girl. Check in at the desk. I don't think we're going to be able to stop the bladder failure, but, you know. Eat food. Did you eat something out of your inventory, girl? Alright, and it says right now Asta reached handiness level 3, so that's cool. She has a chance to find more rare parts and can carve a few more sculptures, so that's good. We'll leave those up in case we need them. Yoltic is not in the room. She's having the baby and it's not in the room. Oh, it's a girl. Yes, awesome. So, Rune, and we're gonna have the girl, and so I think we're gonna go with, I'm trying to think which one I like better. I think we're gonna go with Onyx for the girl. Okay, so there we go. Beautiful baby girl named Onyx. Aw, so cute. Okay, so she has reached level 1 parenting already, and she's unlocked the family recipe special touch, the fertility unleashed special touch. Wow. Okay, congratulations, the doctor's prepared the birth certificate. And because that was also one of her bucket list items, she is doing good towards her soul journey. So we're making some progress there. I always like to see progress in my LPs, even if they're small amounts, because some episodes they just don't make huge leaps and bounds, and then other episodes there can be a lot of progress. But when you're filming it as you're playing it, because I don't have any editing software right now, and right now it just works for my schedule too, to just film this as I play it, and I have a lot of fun that way. I hope that comes across, but I don't know if everybody else has as much fun watching it, sadly and unfortunately. But what's really nice about it is some episodes there's like lots and lots of progress made, and then other episodes there's almost none, and you sometimes even have to kind of look for it because you're not sure if there really is any to speak of. But we will definitely, oh, and they put the baby in Asta's room. Well, the baby don't go in Asta's room, the baby's gonna go in Rune's room. But let's go ahead, whoops, let's go ahead and get some wallpaper on these walls for sure. We're gonna look for colors. We like purple and we like black, so we're gonna look at those and see what we can come up with that fits Rune's aesthetic a little bit here. And I want something nice. This one's kind of cool with the purple, the fade of purple to black. I like that. It's the best of both worlds. I think that makes a really pretty, well, we might make a really pretty bedroom one before I paint too much, because we're doing light purple in the living room, which I think makes more sense. We'll do, yeah, so we'll do this one in her room. It's the mix of both colors, and it's really pretty, and eventually we will get another level, and then I'm not sure if their apartment will span both levels or just one. And real quick while we're here, we'll also take this out and we'll do the colors pink and yellow for Asta and see if we can find anything. So they got blue and yellow, and then pink and yellow together, unless you kind of think of like this one, which might, ooh, or this one with the flowers definitely gives me Asta vibes. See, that one's, and then that one. I like both of these. I wish it just had the one on the one border though. I wish it didn't have both. Ooh, that one's cute too. Because both the living room and the other one just have the one border. Oh, this one has both too, I guess. It does have both colors in it. So there's a few here. There's definitely a few. Oh, this one's flowers. That's nice. And that one's also flowers. That one is nice. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's gonna, Asta's takes a little more time, I guess, because I'm looking for just the right one for her. I feel like it definitely needs to be more wallpaperish, but I mean, I feel like, does she get two framework pieces while the other one gets one? Or I like this too because it's also fade to color, but it's not the same as a room. That's too much yellow. That's dinosaurs. So we're gonna go with this one, I think. Nice, bright and sunny, and then we can put some of that pink into some of the other surrounding areas. But this way the bedrooms kind of look the same. And I know this is eventually going to be Rune's space, and eventually Asta will move out. But while Asta lives here, it's going to be decorated for Asta. That's for sure. Okay, now let's see what we can do about the bed and the bassinet. So if I move this over here for now, I can change it to, Ooh, black and pink, black, white, pink, rainbow colored, pink, pink. Oh, wait, I like that one. We're gonna go with that one. And then we're gonna start with Rune's bed. So we're gonna get her a better bed, and we want a double bed. And then I picked that flooring for them, so we're not gonna change up the flooring. But I'm gonna see what kind of double bed we can get. We don't want to spend all our money, so I do want to make sure that we aren't spending every last dime on the bed, but we do want to get a nice bed. And also we need to take those colors off, and we want to filter by purple and black for sure. Okay, so I don't know how that's purple and black. How is that purple and black? You want to tell me, EA? That looks gold and blue to me. I don't see any purple or black in that one, so not really sure where you're getting off with that one, but so energy 4 is not that great of energy. I mean, it's basic energy. Ooh, I like that one. That kind of seems like an aesthetic that she would pick. Energy 5, that one's also nice. It's very, very black. This one would look really good in here too, except for I'm not sure about the brown. Whites and browns, I don't know how much whites and browns. I like that one too, but not as much. That one's black, but not a lot of purple. This one's purplish gray. And that is interesting. That's a lot of money for one bed though. And then they just get more expensive from there. So we might want to hold off on too expensive. This one's energy 5, discomfort 3. It matches the room, but it's basic. I also like this one, energy 5 and discomfort 5. That one's kind of real nice too, and it's got lots of little pillows. That one again has a lot of golden brown. That one's too gray. So far that one is my favorite. I do like that one too a lot. Nope, seems too young for her. Oh, this one is also nice. What is this one? Energy stress relief 2 and 2. Oh, but I do like this. Okay, I think we're gonna get her this one. So I would imagine her bed would go there under normal circumstances. Maybe this way in the future, but we'll put it that way for now. We need to put the little baby in here for now. So we'll see, where do we want to put the baby so it won't interfere with anybody walking around it? Probably like that. And then let's see if we can get some end tables. So that one's kind of nice. Let's see what else we might do. Could bring in some more of the purpley tone. That could be nice. Or match it with the black. I do like that. That also looks nice. I don't like that as much. Nope, not as big of a fan either. And then that one's not too bad. No. There's also this one with the drawers, so I like that one as well. I also really liked this one, so I think we're going to go with 2 of these guys in here because it matches the wall and the bedding, and I like the aesthetic. It's kind of industrial-esque, so we'll do that. We will, that was in the middle of the room if I remember right. Yep, so it's even offset. Eventually we'll need to get a dresser, but we can't fit that with the baby in here right now, or the infant stuff, so we'll wait until the baby becomes an infant and then we'll figure out what to do with that stuff. So for now we'll just do that. Asta, we will give her an upgrade for a bed as well, so let's go ahead and, whoops, she deserves an upgrade as well. So we don't want to spend too much. So on this bed, we want them to be as fair as we can while keeping to the aesthetic. So that was 11.25 and 5 and 2 and 2. So we want to keep that in mind when we look for something for Asta, for sure. So let's see for Asta. So that's getting to be a little bit more expensive. So we want to keep it like down here. Oh, that one's got some gold in it. So I like that one. I also think that's something that definitely fits her aesthetic. But we're just gonna, that one's also a very nice one. I could see Asta using one like that as well. The brown and one's cute too. I wish there was a little bit more mix of the yellow and gold, which we might find. What is this one? 4 and 1. It's not as great. That one has all yellow. That one's 4 and 2. That one is cute. It does have yellow and pink in it. It is also 4 and 2 because it's the same. This one's about the same. It's a little cheaper and it's not quite as comfortable, but it's definitely in that realm as well. This one is, ooh. Okay, I think we just found it. I think we did. I do like that one too. Yeah, that one's got more purple on it. I think this is the bed we're gonna do. It's got the same components to it as well, so we're gonna do that one, and then we're gonna do a couple end tables for her as well. Eventually we need to get some windows in here, so I'm not quite sure where the windows are all gonna go, but we'll definitely eventually get some windows. So let's see for her, what kind of aesthetic do I see for Asta? I could see her having those, and those kind of match, so I'm definitely going to consider that as an option. I also could see her having that as well, and that one looks nice too. So we'll definitely consider that. So we only spent 140 on runes, but she got a little bit more on her bed, so I mean, we'll see what looks the best and is in Asta's price range. Plus we might just do one nightstand for now for Asta as well. This one is also cute. But the two that match the best, that I like the best, is I like that one, but this one I like more. And it's actually cheaper. But I like that one. And I'm trying to see, can I get another one over here? We're just gonna make it go there, and then we're gonna put this here. That'll work for now. And since Asta, I'm gonna put windows here, but I'm pretty sure, unless they all go on the back side. Asta has a little more room, so I could probably squeeze in a dresser of some sort into Asta's for now, and then we can figure out the one for Rune later. Oh, there is the door there though, so maybe not. Maybe we wait. Oh, I really like that too. Yeah, we're gonna do that one, I think. Unless I like the yellow one better. Let's see. That one has some childish stuff on it. Oh, I do like the gold one better, actually. So we'll do that one there. So Asta will have a dresser that everybody uses. For now, we're gonna have to get the bathroom up and running up here too. So let's go ahead and pick out some tile for that. Most of this episode turned into being a building episode, with a small portion of it being the baby episode. But let's see what kind of, oh, and we want to get rid of those, and we want to put in the purple and the black as the kind of highlights, so to speak. But let's see what we can find that would be really good for the bathroom. You could go with a basic one like that, or this slightly, or this herringbone one. Is that how you say that? Yeah, herringbone one. I do like that too. There's also this one that matches the flooring here, but I don't want to get too matchy-matchy. It's only purple one. And then there's like this kitty one that's kind of cute, but I just don't see that for Rune. I do see the possibility of this one being used. So I'm going to go ahead and paint these walls. There'll be some more walls in here. I've got to figure out how we're going to excuse me, I have to take the color options off apparently to draw a wall, but that's fine. So I need this part to definitely come out there, and we're definitely going to use that much there as well. Also, I think we'll carry on the tile in here. I'm just not sure how much the rest of that we're going to take up, so we're going to start by seeing what can go into the bathroom and what we have money for. So we need to see what's in here. So we're going to sell off this stuff because I don't know where else to put it, quite honestly. We don't really, I don't know if we want to always have this shower down here, but we'll leave it for now while we can afford it, if we can, and we'll focus on the things that we do need up here. So let's see what kind of black and purple toilets show up. So we don't need like an expensive, super fancy toilet right now. We just want a nice one. There's the old time antique one. There's also this one here. We can also do a basic toilet. I don't know. Let's see. There's the new, well, we could go ahead and use the new stuff That might be nice. So, I heard some people say it's actually supposed to go into the wall like that. So, I don't know where we're going to place all this stuff yet, because we do need a tub and a shower eventually, but they don't come together. I mean, they come as a set, but they don't come together. So I think that would be the tub. Okay, so if that's the tub, and then we would still need to have a shower somewhere. So let's see, the showers, this is the new shower. So if we put, would we want to put the shower next to the tub? I mean, it kind of makes sense with this wall going around the corner here. It could kind of make sense that we have the shower and the tub, you know, kind of the wet area, and then I can put the counters over here. This one, okay, so it goes into the toilet like it should. We want to, the wall like it should. We want to continue this wallpaper here. And then I think I will go ahead and close up the gap here, but I think I am gonna do a wall. I know that looks weird, but I think it'll all fit if I do it that way. It does make an interesting bathroom design, but I think it'll all fit. We're definitely gonna need another one of these guys over here. Hello, can I get you in here for now? That can always be changed at another point in time, but we'll put that in there so we can light it up and see. We need this tile again, okay? And then we've got to paint the walls here. Okay, and then I'm thinking we could maybe put the door there, and if not, we can put the door on, whoops. I'm thinking we put the door on the diagonal, if not, we can put it on the other part too. The only part that's weird is this corner now. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to, what do I want to do with that? I don't like how that's weirdly shaped on this corner. The only way to get rid of that would be to take out part of this, and then that would make it slightly challenging to get a sink in here. And then it's still going to be weird anyway. Yeah, it's still going to be a weird corner anyway, so I think we'll leave that where we had it. That's just going to be a weird corner. I don't know. Let's see what happens if I draw the corner like that. I mean, it's still a weird corner. It still creates this really weird corner back here, but I like that a little better. Yeah, so we'll do that. It's a weird bathroom, yes, I know. Weird shaped bathroom, but it's okay. It's a weird apartment. So if we put that back here, then we can still put the sink here, or maybe we put this here and the door here. Let's get a door on here first. So this episode's going to be a little bit long. These ones are always a little bit longer, but it's because I'm always focused on doing things. So I like that. That's an interesting bathroom door. I'm not sure if that's the bathroom door I would choose, or if we should go with just the other doors that we have for now. They have locks. Would you lock a bathroom? I mean, with a key. I don't really think you'd lock a bathroom with a key. So it doesn't really need a keyhole, but just a bathroom. A door, just a door. We could use this one, so like theoretically you could open up the window and vent it. I don't like the big old gold knob on that one though. And although this one came with the pack and it's nice, it just doesn't make sense for a bathroom door. I think one like this makes more sense. And it kind of looks like the one they have over here, sort of. Like, what is the one they have over here? HBD interior door. So, I mean, we just need one that doesn't look like it has... They do have gold, but it's a muted gold. So that's kind of a bit brighter, but it makes sense. It's a little bit different style door, but again, it makes sense. That one just doesn't make sense because of this one doesn't have a black. You're not gonna use, that's the same one I've got on there, because you're not really going to use a key to get into the bathroom. I also like this one, but the gold makes more sense since there's gold on the other ones. So yeah, we're just going to go with this door. So if that door is there, can I put the toilet? I can put the toilet here. Can I put the toilet off on this wall? Yes, I can. Okay, well then let's put the toilet there. And we can put the sink there then. So that makes sense. So let's get a sink now. We're kind of looking for the one that goes with this bathroom. Did they do a sink that came with this bathroom? I'm not really seeing one. There we go. Yes, they did. Okay. So this is the sink that came with this bathroom. So we'll put that there. We can't really move it over anymore, but it clears the doorway. So that's all we need. It clears the doorway. It does have a marginal amount of brown wood on it, but I think considering that will be okay. It matches, makes everything else look nice. Let's see if we can get a mirror. Was there a mirror that came with this? This quirky little mirror came with this set. So, oh, that is so cute. I like the quirky little mirror. Okay, so, and is that the only one that came with it? I think so. And I do like it, so I think we'll keep that one. So then we can do some rugs and some accents. Let's see here if we can find a nice, so this is the one that came with it. There is not any black or purple here, but we do have some grays. So I think we'll go with this gray one here, like that. Maybe a little bit closer to the tub. Yeah, like that. Do I want it that way or this way? Maybe I want it this way. Okay, yeah, I like that. That is nice. Oops. Oh, we need the divider for the shower. I wonder if I just go by, it's not a pack, it's a kit, but where is that kit? The sleek bathroom. So we're gonna go sleek bathroom, and I'm gonna go to objects by function, show all. That'll be an easier way. So we want a divider. I like this industrial looking one, but I don't think that's good for a bathroom. But this one is. So do I want it that way or that way? Yeah, let's do it that way. So that divides the bathroom and the cleaning toilet cleaner. We can put that here, and we might do other clutter over time, but we're just going to start with these things. First and foremost, hamper. And again, there's some brown in this hamper. This hamper looks huge. Not gonna put the hamper in the bathroom. These don't snap up there. This does snap up there though. So, yeah, so we'll put that one there. Nope. Okay, that one doesn't snap. The toilet thing we'll put on the wall. Which wall you're gonna go on to? Okay, so it doesn't want to snap on that wall at all. It does want to snap on this wall, but I want to put it where I want to put it, and I don't think you'd want to hang that far over for the toilet, so I'm going to put it there. And then I'm not sure if we have room for the rack or the other thing, but I do want to get this thing here. So let's see, what's that look like? That, and that one looks like that. Okay, so let's put this in here somewhere, maybe. Do we want to put that one in the shower? I think we'll put that one. Can we put it in the shower area? It doesn't really want to go in the shower area, does it? At all. Yeah, no. We'll put it for now over here then. So, maybe like right there. Down a little bit, because if you're bathing, we don't want it to. Oops. Okay, so let us put it there, and then there's no hanging towel bar, but we will get that. And then it looks like that's going to be about all we're going to be able to fit into this one. So we'll go back to here, we'll take that out. Eventually, before we finish, we will definitely add all the different other things in, but let's see, where do I want to put these towels? Oops. can I? It will allow me to put the towels there. It's a little too close to the one wall. So does that looks a little better. Can I go down? No. Doesn't want me to go down. Okay, so we'll leave that there. And that'll be the towels. Alright. So far that's what it looks like. I would like to find those little shower things from, yes, these ones here might be really nice in the shower area for some decoration as well. They don't want to play ball with the shower though at all. So I would have to do that with move objects. Dot test, oh wait, sorry. Testing sheets on bb dot move objects on. There we go. Now I'm just going to cheat that right there. Alright, and then voila, for now we have a bathroom. It's a very interesting shaped bathroom, but it's a bathroom nonetheless. The one thing I do want to put in here, but I'm not sure if it's going to be functional where I want to put it, or if it's going to hinder other things, but I do want to put a little baby's potty in here. I like that one too. The little monster one is cute. The little character one is also cute. I think that's all that we have for baby toilets. Or we can just go with this one. That's 75. I mean, they're all just, these ones are more expensive. It doesn't really say it does anything more. It's just a cuteness factor. So let's see, that one's a happy one, that's a grumpy looking one. Yeah, let's put a little kid's potty in there. Hopefully it'll work and they can still get in and out of the shower and everything. But yeah, let's put the little kid's potty in there so that we have one when they get big enough to use it. Alright, and we still have tons of money, but I think because the episode is almost an hour long already at this point, I think I'm gonna mostly leave it there for now. I definitely want to change that, so I don't know what is the best sink. What's their sink down here in this bathroom look like again? It's an industrial sink looking thing. Yeah, so I think next time we come to the episode, we're definitely going to do some more of the kitchen. I'm not sure if I want to put a wall here, but a wall here would be a nice way to segregate the color differences between the kitchen tile, but it's not necessary. We can also do it with the cabinetry that we'll add for this. Maybe we'll even get some better countertops than they have. We'll definitely take this sink out of here, probably put that one into the public bathroom, and then put the other one in the inventory for now until we can figure out a place to use it. Get them some kitchen, a kitchen, yeah, like a kitchen table, some stuff like that. And then also I was thinking this would be like a cute little office nook. And then their living room is going to be this weird, I know it's a weird space, but it's going to be this kind of weird space. Here is basically their living room, whereas this is the kitchen and dining. And then this is their outdoor space. So we might add some stuff there too. Definitely going to add some more windows. Definitely going to figure out what the main building interior here should look like as well. And we'll also, I think it wouldn't hurt for us to also consider, we are going to put some stairs here. I know it's going to be kind of a tight thing because we have the door here, but we might move that in eventually around a little bit, but put some stairs here and get another floor going on this business, so that we can have the upper level and have a place for them to do teaching of classes. We also want to make a basement, so we will definitely be spending our $14,000 on that in the next episode. But yeah, so this episode mostly was about building up their stuff, and of course having the little baby, which I'll go back and show you the little baby real quick. But yes, here's little baby Onyx, Yoltic and Rune's little baby girl. And so that was our main things for this episode. If you have any suggestions or any comments, go ahead and leave them down below. I enjoy hearing from you guys. And as always, thank you so much. You have a good one wherever you are in the world. And until next time, take care. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.